Yeah, it's the Gwen and God DJ Self, and guess what? You're checking out the evening experience. Now listen, if you wake up in the morning time, sorry man, because you're missing what's going down in the evening experience, baby.
You know what it is, Mac 357, Big Chuck, I see you, the evening experience, Funk Flex. I mean, you know what we about.
The Cool, the DJ, the Red Alert. I'm with my man Mark the 357. I'm with my man the CB, the Chucky Black. I'm with my man the DJDroop. Do you know what that is? The evening experience. The evening experience. Make a note of it.
Yo, once again, it's your boy Mac 357. Your boy Big Chuck is on his way. Last night it went down. The evening experience was at the SBI Gala. That Sounds Business Incorporated. Shout out to Mr. Charles Thompson. Shout out to Fredo de Jesus. Shout out to Melissa Harville LeBron for coming through. And I definitely want to give a shout out to Natasha Monique Hastings. Olympic gold winner for the 4x400. She was there as well. And if everything works out, you'll be seeing her here as well. Yes, we were amongst greatness last night. All of the people who performed, there was a quartet who sounded excellent. There was readings from a lot of different, if you want to say, plays and different poetry readings, and it was just an excellent time had by all. Incredible food. Shout out to Ciroc for supporting that organization. Shout out to everybody that came out. It was an incredible time had by all. We got to hang with an immense amount of people. Shout out to Mahia Garcia. She's a choreographer for many different shows on Broadway and off Broadway. Shout out to just everyone. It was a beautiful celebration, and the evening experience was there to celebrate with them. And hopefully everything will work out. We'll be back next year. When I tell you it was beautiful, it was beautiful. Me and Chuck were suited and booted, looking like $1 million people. Okay, we were $5, but we were $1 million people that night. Gave a little something to the organization. God bless all the efforts that they're doing for helping people of color, people of ethnicity to strive to be better, to have their own, to grow within their community and their areas of vocations that they choose, whether it's the arts itself, whether it's being a lawyer, doctor, anyone in that, this place that they're trying to help people to succeed and succeed and succeed. I can't say anything more about an organization that does that, but kudos and props. And SBI.org, soundbusiness.org, or SBI.com. Take the opportunity if you want to donate. Please take the opportunity to put that money up and to make stuff happen. And definitely let people know, you can't expect anything better than when you have Black excellence in the place. And I'm telling you, it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. For everybody that's listening to the sound of my voice, today is going to be an incredible slobber knocker. Once again, those shows that we put together every week, we try to have all the special guests and people that you want to see. We definitely having a lot of people come through today. We got Vero G coming in. We have G7 in the building. We're supposed to be getting D Chambers in the building. Like I said, pay attention to the evening experience. Once again, my blessings and condolences to McDom. They won't be able to make it because of the fact that they were dealing with a tragic situation. A family member passed away, so McDom will not be here. But, shout out to all the people who support us, support what we do and why we do what we do. We appreciate, their love and, just everything that they help us do every week as far as looking good. DJ Big Jeff will hopefully be swinging through. Gonna have him in the building and bringing that apparel, talking about what he's doing, things he got going on. So like I said, great time had by all. Once again, this is the Matrix Studios Network, and we're on 92.9 Real Deal FM. It's your boy Mac 357 coming to you live, giving you that flavor that you want to hear, giving you that poppin' madness that the evening experience has. Once again, as we say, your evening will never be the same. Your Thursdays will never be the same because we are here. We're here to stay. We love talking to people. We love listening to everybody. We love you chiming in. So definitely 718-239-9200, 718-239-9200. Get it in, get a call in, check in with us. Yo, I'm telling you, today's going to be that show. This is your boy Mac 357. I'm going to cool off right now. I'm going to let DJDroop on the ones and twos tear it up a little bit and get it popping for us. And then we're going to be right back with our first guest. This is, don't adjust the cameras. You see he's sitting to my left. This is G7 in the belt.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Yo, that joint that you just had on, I definitely listened to it a few times because I'm like, yo, this young man got soul in his joint. Like that message in and of itself felt real. It felt connected, you know, that somebody who's been through something like that can actually connect with that.
Right.
The joint's called Praise. Is it out on Sound?
Yeah, it's out on SoundCloud. May 5th will be on everything, iTunes, everything.
Yo, definitely go cop that because I'm telling you, if you want to feel something this summer, if you definitely want to get your heart aligned with what's going on out in the world and some of the things that you might want to speak to in your community, definitely Praise is the one that you want to listen to. So tell me about G7. First and foremost, where the name came from.
All right. So look, G7 is, I don't know how to explain it. G7 is...
I know the G4 and G5, which is the Jets.
Yeah, no, it's not that. It's like a lifestyle, basically. Like, Game 7 means, like, every day is clutch. No matter what you're doing out there, no matter what it is, it's a clutch moment. Like, every day is Game 7. What you ain't do yesterday, you could do today. That's the message.
That's what I mean. Young man is deep. Tell people from your artistry, from the music that you put out, what do you want them to gain as far as listening to you? What do you want them to understand about G7 when you put those lyrics out?
But I want the people, like, where I'm from, it ain't no hope. Like, no matter what, it's a lot of people dying every day, people getting locked up. So my thing is, I feel like I'm the last hope from where I'm from. So I'm trying to show the kids out there that they could do it just like me. Not just music. You could put out clothes. You could make beats. You could do anything, but you ain't got to just be out there stuck in one spot. So that's the whole thing. That's what I'm trying to push.
Wow. Not only is he deep, but the brother's prolific. You know, in this time and age, especially with all the stuff that's going on with the police and a lot of things that are going wrong in life, you know, you have a young man that's definitely, you know, doing a damn thing as far as, you know, giving hope to people who may not have it. You know, if you live in a certain area every day and that's all you see, sometimes you get trapped in your own mind and stay stuck.
They be running right with it.
You know,
that's my message. I'm trying to switch that whole thing up.
But I tell people in life, everything is a choice.
Yeah.
You choose to do what you do when you do it. You can't blame somebody for the choice that you make. You can only blame yourself in the end.
Absolutely.
You can't say my circumstances made me this, because if you got young men like this who are trying to make it out and do things and go out into the world, don't tell me you couldn't have chose the same path.
Right.
You chose to do what you do. And in the end, you can't say, yo, my circumstances did it. No, it didn't.
No. Everybody got a choice.
But not only when listening to you, you're an upbeat person, which, you know, in rap, you know, sometimes doesn't go over too well. But at the same time, you keep a little bit gutter.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You keep it, you know.
I can't let them know.
Keep it official.
Yeah, I got to keep it official.
Okay. What is the process for you coming out with music that speaks to both sides? What is it to give to the people that makes them, that they're gonna stand out and go, G7's the one that we need to flow with?
You saying like what's my process of giving them that?
Yeah.
I just try to give them everything that's real. Like everything that's going on, I try to keep it up. Like with the news, watching anything that's going on, Donald Trump, anything, I try to give all that. I try to put everything in the music.
Yes, we don't call him by his name. We call him the Orange Clown.
Oh yeah, I try to put the Orange Clown in there.
That's right. You know, the White House is now the Orange House. Yeah, it ain't the White House no more because this clown is effing everything up, and then Kanye is.
Yeah, I try to keep the people up to date. I'm not trying to let them sleep on that.
Come back, Kanye. Stop it. Take that hat off. Burn it. Burn it. But anywho.
Facts, though.
But, you know, and that's another good thing because, you know, when rappers put out music these days, they're putting out fantasies. You know, I got the girl. Yeah. I got the cars. Yeah. I'm popping bottles. I'm iced out. Yeah, but, okay, that's not reality. Because when you go home and take that stuff off, you still looking at, if you drive down the street in your Bentley or your Phantom or whatever you drive, woo!
Pull over just like not to anybody else.
Excuse me, sir. Can you get out the car? Who are you?
Facts.
And then calling you all type of N-words and everything else. And it ain't out of love.
We ain't feeling that.
But I'm glad that you keep yourself grounded. I'm glad that you keep your ears to the streets. I'm glad that you pay attention to the news. Because in this day and age, you know, a lot of people just like to turn a blind eye and deaf ear to everything that's going on. And it has no purpose because when it catches right up to you and it's standing right in your face, you can't run away from it.
Can't run away at all.
What do you have coming up that you definitely want to be like, you know, this is something that I definitely want everybody to know about? Is it the project? Is it
on the mixtape? Game 7, May 5th. That's the mixtape. I've been pushing it back for like maybe a year just to get timing right. But everybody waiting for this song I got with T Grizzly. I got a feature with T Grizzly on my mixtape. And the streets is just going crazy for
That's somebody we definitely follow. T Grizzly is a good dude. Once again, another young brother who's definitely paying attention. Even though he's iced out with the Grizzly Bears, he definitely is the one that's talking to the youth.
Yeah, definitely. We linked up, not like barn to barn. It wasn't none of that. Like he a real one. I can vouch for that.
All right, where are you originally from?
I'm from Brooklyn, Bushwick.
Bushwick.
Yeah, Bushwick.
BK to the fullest.
BK
Bushwick.
to the fullest.
Okay. From Brooklyn, as a young G7.
All right.
Tell us who you were.
My brother was very known. Like, and where I'm from, my brother was known. Like, he's very known. Cops messing with him all the time, all that. So, I guess that rubbed off on me a little bit. As a youngin', I was popular. As soon as I got 13, 12, I was popular in the streets. But I was in school. I was definitely in school, graduated, everything. But popularity, I've been popular.
Okay.
That's all I could say. I wasn't rapping around that time at all. I started rapping 12th grade.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you took it. Okay. That was like what, 3 years ago? Because you look young.
I'm 23. Now I graduated 2012.
Right. The old man. All right. I'm going down. I'll pull out my walker later.
Yeah.
But did you ball at all?
Yeah, I was playing basketball.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because when you mentioned Game 7.
Yeah, all that was around that time.
Okay. Were you good?
Yeah.
Oh, you had some skills.
Yeah. I was in the hospital this morning. I was playing basketball. I injured myself. I got out at like 6 in the morning.
Wow. And we appreciate you being here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hurting on. Were you at the Bowling for Peace?
No, I didn't go this year.
Okay.
I wasn't there.
Shout out to Bobby Storm. Shout out to DJ Trace. Shout out to Graf.
I'll be there this year. Shout out to Graf too.
Yeah, that's my boy. Trace is who's been up here a few times DJing for us. Because my DJDroop wasn't here, but Trace came and held us down, you know, and we was on the Fix show. Actually, they interviewed us.
That's dope.
Because it was like, you know, y'all are popping.
Yeah, sit down real quick.
I was like,
interview you.
Yeah, I do a little something on the microphone. We talk to people. But definitely, what is G7 going to do futuristically?
I'm hoping. Like where I'm from, a lot of people rap.
No, ain't no hope.
And end up somewhere that they're not supposed to be. Or
ain't no hope.
That's what I'm saying.
You doing it.
My push is.
No, you got this. And the reason why I say that is because I listen to a lot, and I say a lot. I get hit up every day, about 20, 30 people. Yeah, every day.
Trying to come up.
Yo, son, I can rap. I said, yeah, everybody can rap. I've had people call me, and I had to have that conversation. Like, everybody raps. What stands out different from you? Couldn't tell me. And when I listen to people, I listen to what they're saying. A lot of people don't do that. Yo, you got that beat?
They just listen
Okay,
to
you got
the
that
beat.
knock? Yeah. Oh, you got that trap beat? Oh, yeah, that's what's popular. And a lot of people will put people on that show because it's popular. I don't do that. You get up here, the evening experience, it's an exclusive interview. You don't come to this stage unless we feel that you got something that's different. And when G7, I'm sitting there listening to him and I heard that joint praise, that took me for a minute. I was like, wow, okay. When you said, you know, my little brother's looking up to me and, you know.
Got me tearing.
Yeah.
That's real.
That you know, I was like, wow. And that's what was different because, like I said, there's a lot of stuff out there. A lot of people, you know, trying to copy somebody. I can't. Yeah, I know my boy will come in here and get on me for this, but I can't stand Tekashi 6ix9ine. Think he garbage.
I can't talk about that. I ain't got no comment on that.
You ain't got to. I'm gonna say it.
Got no comment.
Garbage. Trash bagola. Hefty. Yeah. I keep it 100. And there's certain people who are like, I like the Migos. Yeah. They definitely got fire to them. But not everybody that's in this trap beat. And that's why I shout out to my man J. Cole for definitely putting it out there. Exposing garbage to garbage. Lil Pump. Yeah, you know you're Punk.
Yeah,
Punk?
I could talk about him. He's
Punk?
trash.
Lil Pump?
Trash.
Punk? Whatever your name is. That's why you're going to stay little. Because, nah, man. But that's why I'm glad you're a little bit different. And I come from bars. Yeah. I come from lyricism. Yeah. I come from a place where you had to rap, not grunt or say something 30 times and
same thing over and over.
Gucci gang. It's like, shut up.
Thanks.
But you know, these cats, they not real. Yeah, I'm glad, you know, somebody had to, and I'm glad there's people like you that make, you know, great music. And I'm not saying that just because you're sitting next to me. You didn't. It'd be like this. Yeah, it was good having you, G7. You know, and keep it pushing. But you make great music.
I appreciate that.
And I'm telling you right now, you're gonna make a dent in this rap game.
Big.
And I respect someone who listens to the people, listens to what's going on, and trying to make rap. Yeah, of course we want our joints that we can pop off in a club. Yeah, we all need that because we need time to depress and, you know, have a moment to just breathe because of all the things that are surrounding us. But we also need somebody who's going to sit there and go, listen.
Give you what's real.
You see what's going on around you? We need to do something. Right. You know, and if I got, as you said in this joint, I got my little brother looking, I got to do something better than what
everybody else did before me.
So I definitely want to say I respect you for that.
Thank you.
Now,
I appreciate you for having me.
Oh no, definitely. But we come to that time and I join. You got a little something in you?
I mean, you got a beat?
A little clean something?
I got clean. I'm gonna clean it out.
We got a little boom bap. DJDroop.
Paid in full.
You got paid in full?
Eric B.
Rockin'?
I get on that for you.
Okay. Right here, you're gonna get a lesson.
I gotta stick to the essence.
You're gonna get a lesson right now, rappers. This is what real lyricism looks like. G7 in the building.
Evening experience. I'm good, right? I go right there?
Yeah.
Look, Wu-Tang, we just want the cream. They claim they real, that shit ain't what it seems. Ain't got no vision, try to kill your dream. Build foundation from the ground, go get it with my team. Don't really talk. I say no more, I'm Gucci now. Let me know when to go. Wu-Tang, we just want the cream. They claim they real, ain't what it seems. Ain't got no vision, try to kill your dreams. Build foundation from the ground, go get it with my team. Don't really talk how things get real on my block. At a young age, younger got killed on my block. Ain't got no father, so he was whipping that pot. Young boys 18 in my building, hitting that rock. By any means, young brothers with priorities. Cubans wrapped around our neck, we ain't minorities. Try to snatch him, loud ratchets, no Cardi B. Best believe I call my squad before authority. Back against that wall, crack up in your drawers. Posted by that store, on the lookout for them boys. Couple chicks from my hood, out here dancing just to live. Now that club ain't live, but anything to feed them kids. I got faith, I dream big. I'm from where you ain't gotta smoke, but keep a cig with ya. Every time I'm in that booth, they swear they seen Jigga. These people worry about some beef, don't see the big picture. Cops shoot at us, we ain't shooting back. They killed a couple teenagers, I ain't cool with that. Don't wanna see us win, I ain't new to that. When you take a couple losses, gotta maneuver back. Control the weather, but they can't control elections. I lost my brother, so they can't control these weapons. Straight out the gutter, they compare me to the essence. It's time to bring it back like being deep on 42nd. It was just me and my brothers, it was just me and my gang. Couple people changed on me, it don't really feel the same. They got fat while I starved, and I really can't complain. They was riding in them foreigns, I was walking in the rain. Then I went and got my own whip, barely come around, so they feeling like I owe. They try to own something before that. Waiting for my tape, so they still bump my oaks. Till then, y'all can hold this. Pay my mama rent and then it's back into the trap again. Chicks in my DM, remember when they used to laugh at them. The yard took a loss and all this pain set us back again. Don't even watch football just for Kaepernick. Y'all can never tell me nothing, gotta pray every day. You hit the right lick, make 100K in a day. My youngin' life switched cause he was trying to spray every day. Put it on his hip and all his dreams faded away. Now tell me what we supposed to do if there's nothing that can change us. When these jobs ain't hiring and judges trying to slay us. Get a shot, then they firing. Now you in front of papers. You make it major, they say they major. G7.
Okay.
That's like, I can do that all night, bro.
Yo, all I got to say is G7's in the building. Yo, that was crazy.
I appreciate it.
Yo, I respect somebody who can come up here and spit them bars. Spit them bars. Yo, G7 is in the building. I definitely want to tell people, look out for this young brother. Please check for his platform. Please pay attention to what he's doing. I'm telling you, he's someone that you want to learn from, listen to, and get out there. Yo, when he put out that joint on all of the platforms that are out there for music,
May 5th.
such as Apple Music, iTunes,
Everywhere, Spotify,
Tidal,
everywhere.
Spotify, everywhere. Please go cop that joint and definitely pay attention to what he's been doing and he's still doing to this day.
Appreciate that.
Yo, fire.
I got more spitters for you. It could be 3 months from now, but I come through with the G7 camp.
Yo, do that.
I bring them through.
Definitely. I definitely want to have you back, and I definitely want to tell people. Do you have any shows or anything that's coming up that people can come to?
I mean, I got a show tonight, but it's in the strip club. It's in Lust. So if they want to come out tonight, they can come.
If you want to get lustful tonight, Lust Night Strip Club, you definitely can get in there with G7, and I'm telling you, he gonna tear it down. Bottles will be popping.
Yeah.
People will be listening. He bringing that fire, that heat. The strip club dancers will be stripping and dancing to the G7. But definitely gonna get it popping tonight, and we definitely want to tell people, yo, look out for this young man. You haven't seen the last of him right here on the Evening Experience. He's a friend to the show, so definitely he can come back anytime. Anything he got going on, I'm here. Yo, and tell T Grizzly, man, I'm looking for him, man.
He gonna come out here and shoot the video with me next month. So
Yo, well then,
I'm gonna try to. I got you.
see if we can work that out
I got you.
and make that happen.
I got you.
So for all the people out there, yo, keep checking for my man G7. Tell him what your social media is.
G7_patch on everything, anywhere. It could be MySpace from back in the days. I'm there. G7 patch.
MySpace, yes. Oh yes, this is definitely a fun one. And I'm gonna tell y'all again, pay attention. That joint called Praise. Look out for that G7 mixtape. Yo, by all times, by all means, check the young brother out. He is definitely gonna bring you that heat. 2018 is here. Summer's coming. G7, let's go.
I appreciate you.
Yo, shout out to MCLA for putting on my radar, JD McCrary. He has a joint out now that's called All of You. I'm telling you, you definitely want to get it popping with this young man. I think he's about 13 or 14 years old. He reminds me of a young Michael Jackson. I know we get a lot of that, but this young man reminds me of a young Michael. Able to hit them notes, very respectful young man. Definitely want to pay attention. MCLA had a cameo in that video. Shout out to him. Definitely want to give him props on all the things that he's doing and all the things that he has happening and going on, because he's definitely got it popping for a lot of different people. That joint with Fred Hammond that he currently has out is definitely praise worship. You definitely want to put that on your Rolodex. If you're in church, tell your pastor pump that one up on Sunday. Definitely want to understand and listen to somebody who is, an incredible person, who lifts your spirit, who definitely shows God love, and has a show on Netflix, producing with a lot of different people. He's definitely one that you pay attention to. Once again, that's MCLA. Shout out to the official H Creation. I got hit up by a young person who definitely wanted to let me know that they have a dance group and that they're working on a lot of different things. And they wanted to speak to, Ron Brown, and let him know that they want to be a part of Official Shake Nation, because they definitely got moves. So definitely pay attention to them. It's a young group. I told them I shout them out today. Official H Creation is the name of the group. They got their dance videos up. So definitely be paying attention to their moves and their grooves. To definitely those Ron Brown beats. That's definitely going on. Shout out to Rich the Kid, who's definitely popping at this moment. Shout out to the Migos, who definitely killing it. Shout out to Cardi B, who's doing July. God bless her. Shout out to Bill Cosby. No, not shout out to Bill Cosby. My man was just convicted on 3 counts of, sexual assault, for rape. You won't be smiling on Rikers Island. Make a joke then. God bless all the people who suffered by his hand. I am sorry to hear that this went down. There's a lot of people who are definitely not, in the right mind when they do stuff and try to make excuses as to why they're doing stuff. There's a lot of craziness going on. Kanye talking about he support Trump. That's his dragon brother. I guess narcissism likes narcissism. I guess craziness likes craziness, because there's no way in the world that this man, who should be convicted himself of rape and paying people off, and his lawyers pleading the fifth, and all this other crap that's going on in the White House, like I said, the Orange House, where the Orange Clown lives, that should be celebrated in any way, shape, or form. I think Kanye is going through a crisis that he's never dealt with. I understand, bro. I lost my mom too. I get it. But you need help. If you are seeking medical help and you have, a psychologist and somebody who's helping you, please help him quicker. Because when he puts out rants like that on Twitter and other places about him being, a supporter of this guy, Make America Great Again hat and all this other, come on, bro. We get it. You're releasing an album. Please tell me you're doing this for publicity. And even then, it's bad publicity. Don't keep going down this crazy behind road, bro, because you don't understand what the reality of the situation is and what you're actually putting out there into the atmosphere. The atmosphere don't want this, bro. Nobody wants this. Craziness, the stuff that people got going on that they want to talk about and try to make into reality and telling you it's cool. It ain't cool. How you got your lawyer being investigated at this moment for covering up for you when you slept with that stripper and you paid her money, and which she said was actually assault. Now, all of a sudden, now that they're coming out, you want to talk about the FBI is bad and everybody's bad. And, they're all talking about me and I'm Donald Trump and this is not right. Yeah, whatever, clown. What's right is the fact that you are a clown. This is my PSA moment, and I'm taking it. Vote him out of chair. Matter of fact, convict him, impeach him, and then throw him out of chair. I want you to do all three in one set. I don't care what people think he's doing for the country. He's not doing anything. He's just floating around until his term ends, and then they're gonna try to get Pence to run. And sorry, Pence is ran with this clown. If you put Pence in the chair, you get back another clown. A clown and clown. But anyway, that was my PSA moment. We're gonna take a quick musical break again. We're gonna have DJ Droop come back with some interludes, some more music, and definitely gonna get it popping. And then hopefully by then, Big Chuck will be in the building. And sitting to my left is Vero G.
Yes, thank you so much.
I just wanted to tell y'all a little bit about this young lady before I actually let her speak. She came on my radar from the Divas of NYC because of the fact that she's part of a selective group who works with modeling, clothing, and I don't like to say plus size model, but that's the terminology that's given to women of a certain size. But Vero G is not just a plus size model. She's also an artist, a singer. She has a CD out currently called Trials and Tribulations. She also has what they call the Summer Vibes by Veronica Gonzalez, which is something that you can definitely check out. And Diva and Diamonds is the actual place and where you can find her and get at her for her music, and definitely get with the Summer Vibes that she's putting out. And I'm assuming that you're the clothing that's inside of that is yours.
Yes. Well, this part.
This.
This all my work. Yeah.
Okay. So you definitely want to pay attention to what she's doing, and look at some of the summer creations, because especially ladies who are of a certain size in the summer, you want to be fashionable, you want to be sexy, you want to be confident, you want to be strong in what you're doing for that time. So definitely pay attention to what she's doing, as well as her musical stylings. She is a Latina.
Yes, we're back.
And she definitely brings, that Latin flavor into her music. And she does dabble in R&B, because I've heard both from her, watching her videos and then listening to her music. So you definitely want to pay attention to this young lady and the things that she has going on.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Augie, for having me on the show, and just being an honor being here. And just thank you so much. Thank you.
No problem. Tell people who Vero G is, and because I know it's a play on your name, Veronica Gonzalez.
Yes.
But tell people who Vero G is, who the singer is, who the artist is, who the model is.
Oh, I'll make it short because it's long. So basically, Vero G it's a combination. Like I said, it's an artist. I'm talking like third party, but she's an artist. She's a plus size model, as you mentioned. She's also is an author, a poet. She's an actress. She does a little bit of everything. She does hosting as well. So she blends in with everything as of what entertainment business is about. And it's overall what I do as also in the music field and all that good stuff. I love to blend in with anything as of creativity behind that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a person that likes to be on the creative side of all things. Tell people from the Vero Vibes, Summer Vibes, what they would see in your book.
Okay, definitely. So here we have, it's my 14th, I didn't check it right, 14th collection of my poetry book. It's called Summer Vibes, and basically with this book itself, it relates to things that we all can relate to summertime, like going to the beach, sprinkle time in the park, things like that we could relate to.
Okay.
So I decided to put something that we all could kind of appreciate at the same time and, relate in some sort.
Well, that's definitely something that people definitely need, because, at moments, you need some uplifting, whether it's summer, winter, spring, or fall.
Yes.
You need something that's going to give you an opportunity to feel what's going on with that weather. It's not just that it's warm outside and you get to, put out the sexiness, but it's also that you have something that makes you feel a certain type way. So Summer Vibes, Veronica Gonzalez, as she said, this is her 14th edition of her poetry. So definitely check it out. So that means there's 13 others that you can go back and actually, go through and listen to. And, if you're into poetry, if you're into, a certain feeling that you like to have, definitely go check that out. With the music in and of itself, Trials and Tribulations, that speaks to a lot.
No, definitely go ahead.
Tell us what the Trials and Tribulations album is about.
Wow. It's a combination basically of things that I went through personally and triumphs, the things I overcome. Real briefly, I'll plug in. I just had my first autobiography book. It's called same thing, Trials and Tribulations and Autobiography of Vero G. And in the album itself and the book, it just goes about things that I have encountered, which I'll name a few. Some where I was a rape victim. I am also, I don't want to say victim because victim feels like a weak-minded person. That's the category you mentioned, but victim of a domestic violence situation. No, it's okay, don't worry about it. I've been through hell and back, being homeless and pregnant. I've been through a lot with the short time of span of life I have so far.
Wow.
But in the book itself, it has more details of more or less of what this album is about. It has happy moments. The only sad things in this album, so that you guys know about that. It has, upbeat songs and stuff, but it does touch base on certain things I have encountered in the past. And, the book has more details, of course, of what I have encountered in the past.
Yeah, I'm definitely, you say don't worry about it. I got to, because in this society, in this world, there's a lot of people who turn a blind eye and deaf ear. Henceforth why Bill Cosby was convicted today.
Yes.
So definitely want to tell people that, it should not be unseen. It should not be unheard. It should be spoken about. It should be listened to, because a lot of people out in the world just walk past it like it doesn't exist. Exactly. There should be nowhere in this world that rape culture is accepted.
Exactly.
There should be nowhere in this world that, you're misogynistic. I like to look at a woman just like anybody else does, but looking is different than approaching and then touching and then grabbing and then, trying to put mollies in a drink or something and trying to put the date rape drug or hypnol or something else in it. Nah, man.
Exactly.
Listen, if you can't get a woman and you think that's the way to go, or you just want to, get with somebody just to get with somebody, there's people who get paid for their services. Go to them. They don't mind that because that's what they're getting paid for. But people who are normal and just want to date people and hang out and, have a cool vibe, and you're not worried about later on that somebody's going to take them into an alley or to some hotel or in a car somewhere and try to, assault them, is altogether different. Exactly. Well, we're going to take a quick station break because Big Chuck is in the building. We're going to be right back, and we'll have Big Chuck up here, and we're going to be talking and getting it in. Yeah! Yo, once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy
Big Chuck finally in the building. I'm gonna start saying that every week. I'm gonna start saying that every week. Finally
in the building.
Damn, man.
Yo, Deegan, traffic, accidents.
Yankees, they won. Shout them out. But the traffic, y'all killing me. It's all good though. I'm here. I'm in the building.
This is Vero G. That's in the building. We definitely have her here. The name of her album is Trials and Tribulations. She has the 14th edition of her Summer Vibes, Veronica Gonzalez poetry book.
I've been through some trials and tribulations getting here, yo.
We talking here now.
Oh, goodness.
What do you want people to get from the album itself?
Wow. I wanted to feel, like I said, the kind of like not the pain, but the feeling of what I gone through in the past in personal life. And also, like I said, the happy points of that, but also overcoming it. That's the main point of the fact of the album. Like, you went through stuff and back, and you're still here on your 2 feet, and you're being a voice for them.
You're persevering.
There we go. Yeah, that's the word I'm using. You got it. I'm like, we're trying to figure the word. Yeah.
How long did it take you to come up with the album? How long did it take to put together?
Altogether, I work with my mentor and / music producer, Cool Breeze, and we worked for 2 years on this album. It was it was long, but it was
A labor
worth
of
it.
love.
Yes,
Yeah,
there we go.
Literally.
There we go.
People make albums in like 2 days nowadays. So
Yeah, it's
2
like-
years. That's
Well, because of money and stuff like that, but overall, it was worth it. I think it was just putting a good product out there.
All right. So I'm gonna
No, go
take
ahead,
that
go
quick.
He's like,
Okay. Can't live without you.
Yes, that one.
Tell us about that.
Okay, so that one is nothing personal, that song, but it's something that I just felt like was needed to talk about. Like, you know how the concept of that song itself is about basically a woman, you know, saying her affection towards a man. You know, and,
Yeah, I kind of gathered.
Yeah. Can't live without you. Like, listen, my dying love for you.
Oh,
in
okay.
a sense, you know, to the next step of the relationship being maybe a potential wife, you know, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a bachata song, and Cool Breeze is on that track as well.
I noticed. Yeah, Cool Breeze is definitely on that track.
Yeah, man.
Cool Breeze is on a few of these tracks.
Yeah, man.
Cool Breeze, shout out to you, brother.
Big shout out to him, you know. Yeah.
Truth be told.
Yes. That's another artist I work with, a collaboration called Island Vibes. It's a really great track we worked on just last year.
okay.
And we did this music videos on my YouTube channel. If you guys want to check it out, stuff like that. I'll give you all the information later on, if whatever how
Of
you
course,
okay,
we definitely gonna talk about this.
Okay, I appreciate that. No, definitely, but it's really about just island. You know, like the vibe you get with another guy or a woman. Hey, listen, these days that's how it is. But you know, with somebody that you have an affection for, and you're in the island, and you know, everything all blends together.
Now is this album
Clueless.
based off?
Okay, I was like, what?
Now is the album based off of personal experience? Because like the last couple songs we named, you just said kind of like it wasn't from personal, but kind of like a vibe kind of thing. So is the album more based off of like vibes and different situations you could potentially be in, or does it come from somewhere personal?
Half of it is like what you mentioned is relatable, and the other part is more personal. So it's a little bit of both. Yeah, a little bit of both on that.
Clueless.
Oh,
Is that the person that you're vibing for that's clueless to what you're feeling for?
that was a long time ago.
Talk
Many years ago.
You gotta let the people know.
Throwbacks. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
No more there.
Throwback, whatever your name is. Just to let you know.
Anonymous. This is for
Throwback
Anonymous guy, just to let you know. She, all right, you were clueless. You didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. And now she's sitting up here at the evening experience, and you, God knows where. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But yo, that's funny. Another joint, Summer Sadness.
Ooh, that's my favorite one. Okay. The concept on that song. Now you know the singer Lana Del Rey.
Of course.
She's the person that inspired me. When one time I heard her on YouTube, and I just hear like the instrumental from there and everything, and it gave me that the concept to that song is, you know how the summertime sadness is like the summer's leaving, you feel bad, fine, you know, until summer comes on next year. So the concept to that,
I never feel bad when summer leaves.
Well, no.
I don't like the heat.
I don't
like the heat.
I'm a summer baby.
I'm fat. I don't like the fries.
Oh, stop it! Come on.
Oh man.
I feel like popping fresh dough.
So you
Oh
like
my
it cold?
God.
Unbelievable.
No, I like it between cool and warm.
You don't like hot?
Not hot.
Nah, I like it hot.
Last night you were sweating buckets.
Oh yeah, it was
at
hot.
SBI.
It was hot in there.
We were frying. That's because we were in a place where they had theater lights. Now, anybody know theater lights? It's that solid beam that just hits you.
Hit you.
And
And
you
don't
just
go
cook
away.
it.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No, but what you guys were saying, so basically it's a combination like summertime sadness, the blues, like summer's leaving, and I put the concept to suicide in there. So it's basically suicidal thoughts and the combination to that of summertime living.
Okay, you're going to have to explain that because that didn't. Yeah, that's a mouthful right there.
You was like, wait, what?
Suicidal thoughts
What
and
about-
summer leaving. I kind of gathered that certain times that people feel melancholy and that they would want, at times to, they think about taking their lives because certain things are going on or certain things have happened in their lives and they're feeling in a certain place, a sunken place that has made them feel as such. But explain that because you said summertime going away and then suicide. Yeah.
Okay, so
That's a hell of a combination.
You're like, wait a minute, what's going on? No. So basically, like I said, it's a combination of summertime, Santa's leaving, but then it grows into it's kind of weird, but it kind of does relate in the same way because it's like people may get like a certain emotion to it, like it's like, oh, summer's leaving and I won't get to go have barbecues or have a good time with your family. And I put the suicide in there as kind of like a throw off because at the same time I wanted to give it that gloomy sadness feeling to that. So. You
definitely threw me off.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Like, summertime. Kill yourself. It's like, what?
Wait, Pa, what's going on here now?
Like, barbecue plate, don't be late. Jump out in front of a bus.
You gotta hear it, Tony.
Like, what?
So what
I'm not making fun.
Oh my God.
Don't get it twisted. I don't like sadness, so I bring humor into things, but don't think I'm making fun of anybody. I know for a fact I've had personal dealings with people who try to commit suicide, so I understand what it is to go through it with them. All I'm gonna tell you is that it is a low place in life for things that you're feeling, and sometimes you see that there's no way out. There's always a way out. There's always an opportunity to get better. There's always an opportunity to live past that moment. It may not seem like it, but there is. And, love yourselves enough to go seek help. There is a 1-800 number for it. There are people who are definitely aligning with helping you to stay alive. Mm-hmm. We send out our loves and our positive vibe for family members and people who have been through it and who are going through it. Bow Wow just mentioned Shad Moss, I should say. Mm-hmm. Shad Moss.
Bow Wow.
Definitely talking about that recently
easy.
About the fact that he felt that he's done everything in life and it seemed like there's nothing else to do. And it seems like there's more there than what he exclaimed it to be.
Wow. He's always flexing, that's why.
But he's always talking about, like recently he tweeted, I should just jump off this balcony. So I don't know if it's publicity that he's looking for or what it is, but bruh, there's help out there. Do it, take the opportunity. I'm older than you, and I can let you know I've lived through a lot, and I've never contemplated that. I don't know what it is to feel like that, because of the fact that I always know that there's a tomorrow, there's another day, there's more to life. I have more to offer. I couldn't be here being Mac 357. I couldn't sit here with this young man right now if I wasn't, if I was contemplating taking myself out. And I'm sorry, there's nothing in this world that should take you out except for old age or heart disease or, well, you can cure that. You can help with that stuff too. Exercise. That's why he looks like he does.
What you mean?
No, meaning that you exercise.
I don't exercise.
You liar. Anyway, but definitely there's always a way to do something other than taking your own life. If you need to call up here, 718-239-9200. We're here for you.
Yeah, we'll talk to you.
We definitely talk to you, But Vero G is definitely putting a lot out there for people, to understand and listen to and learn about through her album, Trials and Tribulations. Definitely go check that out. And if you definitely want to get some vibes going for the summer, those Summer Vibes by Veronica Gonzalez, the 14th edition. You definitely want to pay attention to that. But you have a question?
Is that? I'm sorry. I'm not sure. No, what is that? A collection of
poetry?
Poetry? Okay, that's what I figured it was. Okay. I need to read a couple poems in there, so I could, make my lady happy, you know what I mean?
Hey. Your lady? Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah. Because he'd be trying to get me in trouble all the time.
Oh my.
Me? Never. Never try to get you in trouble.
Mac 357 always macking, so gotta be careful.
I don't know nothing.
Like I said, life being what it is, the things that are definitely going on in the world, you need some uplift, you need a different perspective. Go check out Trials and Tribulations. Where can they find the music?
Yes, unfortunately, I'm very old school. I don't have it on iTunes or Spotify for now, but I do have
CDs.
It. Pretty much.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with that. There's some CD decks out there.
Yes.
Okay, there ain't many, but they're out there. You can definitely get it played.
Hey, that's what's up. I appreciate it. No, definitely. For now, you guys, if you have my social media, that's the way you can just contact me, either Facebook or Instagram or stuff like that. I just want to mention a couple of things. Is that okay?
Good.
Sure.
Okay. Also, I just recently.
That's why we have you here.
Oh, I appreciate that. No, I'm just saying. Okay. No, so I have a collaboration I've done recently with another artist. His name is Real Lyrics. It's called Broken Dreams. It's talking about domestic violence on that song. Okay. So we just recently had it out there, and people love the feedback. We have great feedback on that, and we're working on a music video this year. So I don't know when, but we're working on that. You know,
Okay.
Definitely. I also have. I don't want to. This is the first time I'm announcing here to you guys.
We love exclusives.
Yes. World premiere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be working on my sophomore album. It's called Vero G. How simple is that? You know, so it's coming out. I don't know yet, but it's in the works. That's all I'm gonna say with that alone.
We don't gotta wait 2
Not
years.
2 years, right?
No, not 2 years.
Okay.
That's not,
All right.
no, come on. I mean, listen.
Like in 2020, Vero G is releasing
Oh
Vero
God.
G. No, I'm just-
Too much, guys. No, seriously. And like I said, I'm working on a couple of things here. I'm having a couple of gigs this coming month in May. So I will keep you guys posted. I'll let you guys know of anything. If you guys would like to come and show support, I appreciate that. Definitely.
Most definitely.
Definitely.
We definitely want to give a shout out to NYC Curvy Divas.
Much love.
Miss Tony.
Yes.
Miss Tony. Damn. Fine as hell.
There he go macking again. There he go.
Sexy, pon sexy. Okay. She fine. She's con fuego.
There he go.
Okay.
What he said.
Definitely want to tell y'all, pay attention to them because the NYC Curvy Divas are always doing something. And we definitely going to have a few different people up here talking about their artistry, talking about their music, talking about, the runway, ripping it, and the fashion things that they have going on. Like I said, I've seen you in all different facets on your Instagram. So tell people what your social media is and where they can find you.
Of course, definitely. Thank you. Okay, so guys, if you want to check me out or stuff like that, or promote me or book me, what you want to call it, you could check me out on my Instagram. I'll say it very slowly, so you can write it down or something like that. Diva and Diamonds, DIVA, the letter N behind that. Diamonds, DIAMONDS. Also my YouTube channel, which is VERO2884. My Twitter account is VERO2884. Also my Reverb Nation page, same thing, Vero G. Facebook artist page, Vero G. It's like almost the same thing. My SoundCloud is long. I'll make that long. Veronica Gonzalez 11, but I'll spell it out for them. So VERONICAGONZALEZ 11 behind that. It's so long. I'm sorry guys. It's like FBI here, but all these numbers. But if you guys want to also book me, you can either hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff, or also email me. My email is VERO2884@yahoo.com. So you guys, again, you want to book me or for any upcoming events. I'm in the New York City area, or I do travel, so we'll work with that if you want to book me stuff like that. And thank you guys. A big shout out to you guys as well for having the show. I love you guys. You're awesome. Yes. Big shout out to you guys, all my amazing fans, and you guys, and you sir, and you guys over there. And I always say, always believe in yourself. That's amazing.
For sure.
All right.
Definitely.
So we want to thank Vero G for coming in today. We want to thank Diva and Diamonds is her Instagram, so definitely check her out there. We want to thank everybody who tuned in today. But before we close out, we're going to take a quick musical interlude, and then we're going to close out the show. And then we'll be back to talk a little mess. Yeah, we're doing what we do best right here on the Matrix Studios Network. We're getting ready to close out this show, getting ready to shut it down. But before we go,
we gotta mention this.
Kanye Kardashian.
That's your man's.
That's your people.
That's your people.
No, definitely not my people.
Because
he a nut.
He 40.
That don't mean nothing.
He closer to your age.
I don't claim him.
What
You
mean?
listen to his music. I don't.
Of course. He's one of the best hip hop artists ever. But he's wildin'.
Nah, bro. I wouldn't even put him in that range.
You see now you're hating because of what he did now.
No, I ain't hating. He doesn't flow for me like that. That's what I try to tell you. My
He's-
individual taste is different than your mass taste.
He's one of the best to ever do it, man.
Whatever.
That's just
He's put out some good joints. I like Jesus Walks.
that whole album. That's the college
No,
dropout.
see, you said the album. I said Jesus Walks.
That whole album is fire.
Okay.
We could. That's for another day.
That's for another day. Anywho.
But
look-
your boy is bugging though. Why you got on the Make America Great Again hat?
Nah, that's your boy.
That's why
Trump.
Nah. See, look,
The orange clown.
This my 2 cents on it. It's
I give you
it's-
1 cent and a half.
It's half trolling,
And the album's coming out.
Half true. He got an album coming out. He got 2 albums coming out.
Wait, and the narcissist. The reason why I think he aligns with this dude is because he's narcissistic like he is.
Right.
He's a nut like he is.
Right.
He just runs off at the mouth like he does. That's why he said my dragon brother, because in other words, he breathes fire.
Right. So
I get it, but I don't get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's something to talk about. I think that's what it is for the most part.
Apparently.
It's something to talk about.
Well, I'm tired of talking about him. Anyway, Bill Cosby got convicted.
Yo, that was going
I want to show you the pudding pop. Okay,
wait.
How long? No more.
How long are you gonna serve? I don't even know.
I don't think he's going to jail.
Yeah.
I think he's convicted, and I think he might have to pay some fines. But I don't see him facilitating in any way, shape, or form having to quote unquote
do any type of jail time.
Do time.
Yeah. He's another one that's wilding. He older than you, so I can't even call him your man. So, but he bugging too. I don't know, man. We need to get it together, people of color. All right.
Yes, we do.
Stop playing in these streets.
And I'm gonna end it like this. To quote Whoopi Goldberg, President Obama wasn't the black people's president. I'm sorry to let y'all know. He was the president of the United States.
Fact.
So a lot of people were talking about, and Kanye talking about, I don't like him. That's because he called it a jackass. But anyway, basically he turned around and I quote, he did for the free world. He didn't just do for quote unquote the African. Oh, we black, so we got a president. We gonna get he gonna hook us up. No, it's not about hooking you up, and that's where our mindsets go wrong. I think people should learn to accept people for who they are and what they are and what they do. But once again, this is the Evening Experience.
Yeah.
Every Thursday, we're on podcast, The Evening Experience. We're on the eveningexperience.com.
Yep.
We're on the Evening Expert on Twitter. You got to do better, Twitter.
Yeah, we're still working on it.
YouTube, The Evening Experience.
Uh-huh.
For people who got that Google Play, that Android, The Evening Experience.
Yep.
So you can watch and listen to us and all the shows that we've done thus far. And next week going to be another banger.
Yeah. We forgot the gram. We on the gram, the Evening Experience.
That's what I said, the gram.
You said the gram?
That was the first one.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
All right. See, he ain't listening.
I got to do better.
See, young people
I gotta
do.
I got to
They
do
don't
better.
listen to the older people.
Yeah.
Anywho, we getting ready to close this out. So once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy
Big Chuck finally in the building. Holla.
Once again, it's your boy Mac 357. This is the Evening Experience, and one of the sponsors for our show is the Barbecue Rib House in Mount Vernon, New York, 529 Gramerton Avenue. You can give them a call at 914-665-3490 if you're looking for some of the best barbecue in Westchester. I'm telling you, finger delicious. I mean, succulent. Anything that you want, from pork, from beef, from rib, from chicken. All farm animals for that motion. You definitely want to check them out at the Barbecue Rib House, Mount Vernon, New York, 529 Gramerton Avenue. Once again, check out my boy Marcel Koenig, Barbecue Rib House at Facebook.com.